For many on the road to recovery, the journey is hard enough, let alone sharing their story with many people. And that goes double for reporting on other addiction and recovery stories. Tonight, our very own Nicci Johnson shares hers.
I was this off-the-grid hippie who hated media. I did not want to be a reporter at that time in my life.
But life doesn't always go as planned, as Nicci Johnson is now a reporter for KX News and has been so since January 2019. The road she's traveled to get to her job and to her sobriety has been a long one. A Texas native, Johnson, a former drug and alcohol addict, was, like so many other addicts, raised by addicts.
We moved to Wyoming, and then we moved to Beulah, North Dakota, and that's where I started going to preschool. My mom met her husband in Alcoholics Anonymous because when I was 3, she actually tried killing herself, and so we were placed in foster care.
After years of being on the go, Johnson would eventually settle in Bismarck and graduate from Century High School. It was before then, however, she says, she had her first taste of what she found at the time irresistible.
It was in 7th grade, and by this time in my life, I was just wanting to be known. I remember skipping shop class to go to a friend's house, and I had a Coors Light and some peppermint schnapps, and I felt so good.
But it wouldn't stop there. Johnson went on to do marijuana, meth, and other substances.
Anytime that I tried a new substance, it was like, I'm seen, I matter, I can do anything, and what everybody else thinks about me doesn't matter.
She says part of the inspiration to turn to drugs and alcohol was her parents' and siblings' actions and addictions.
And they were getting in trouble, and so I thought, maybe I need to get in trouble too to get noticed.
Her downward spiral continued after multiple suicide attempts, arrests, and even admission into a psychiatric ward. Nothing, it seemed, could stop Johnson's erratic behavior. But finally, after receiving a DUI in 2012, her ways would come to a screeching halt.
And I was ashamed, and I was embarrassed, and I just knew that something had to change.
Johnson was court-ordered to go to treatment, which she says was a catalyst to her recovery. But things didn't get easy all at once. She found herself couch surfing, sleeping on floors, until she decided to move to a sober living home.
I stayed there for a year, and it was very structured and balanced, and it was exactly what I needed to learn how to live life.
After her time at one sober living home, Johnson would go on to be a manager of a different one. She would then move on to graduate college and then work in radio. Though she attributes a lot of her recovery to hard work and experts in their field, Johnson says there was still something missing.
I figured if I tried faith, maybe that would help.
And it has. Johnson's recovery story has inspired many people in her life, like her friend Keisha Hoffer, who also received a DUI. She went through a 12-step program after getting out of jail.
We immediately connected back up, and she kind of took me under her wing and showed me the ropes of recovery. Just kind of a really good role model and somebody to aspire towards and to be.
And now, after all the ups and downs, Johnson says being able to tell other people's story of addiction and recovery is a great gift.
I feel like when they are able to tell their story and their light switch comes on for them, that's what I live for.
Living to tell stories and inspire, with no other substance as a substitute. And Nicci's story is one of so many stories in our area.
And she is quite good at telling those stories. We are so proud of her, and we just love her here. Starting with Good Day Dakota, and throughout the day, our Road to Recovery series on November 12th will include stories of struggle, resilience, and hope. Addiction isn't an issue for just a few, but a community-wide issue that is affecting thousands of North Dakotans. Half of all arrests in our state are alcohol or drug-related, and 75% of those in our prisons have an addiction.
KX News is putting North Dakota first by putting addiction in the spotlight, so we as a community can come together looking at how we can find solutions to this devastating disease.
Coming up on